My dearest love, I'm writing to you as we're about to leave off.
Dearest father and mother, what a hell Gettysburg has
3rd
been.
of July,
As expected,
1863. Dear Mother, today I will step out in front of
As I look across this endless field, I begin to think of home.
If not for pride and love for my country, I would not be here.
Today I write
Please
to you
tell our
because I'm
children
unsure
that
as
I
to
love
what the
them.
future holds. This very letter may in fact be my very
Tell of
last.
my honor and how I died facing the enemy. Love to all.
Should I not survive, remember that I perished for our great and noble cause. With all my love
In short,
and
please
sentiments,
understand,
Sydney.
you have been loved fully by me. William Wallace, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
For 10 years, we've been giving students the opportunity to go and experience history where history happened. We've been giving them an opportunity to see battlefields, to see monuments, to see other places where history did in fact occur, because seeing where things happen invariably changes your perspective on how it happened and why it happened.
The real mission of Hands-On History is to break down the barriers that keep students from experiencing the past. Giving them a better appreciation for what went before helps them to understand the present as they prepare for the future.
Not to use an overused word, I think it's an awesome experience.
On the trip, I was able to understand things and really get a deeper meaning for what happened during the Civil War.
When coming here, you really feel the vibe of it more. Like, you get a better perspective in the classroom.
It was really interesting just to kind of walk where they walked.
Being where things happened really churned my interest and really captured, what history is, and what the Civil War was.
Not only am I learning about the Civil War, but I'm also learning about history and what makes America.
When we came on the trip, it was just completely different. Actually seeing the stuff and learning about it too.
Just seeing the land really puts it in perspective as to what these men had to really do. You couldn't get that in a book. You just can't.
This just kind of opened my eyes and made me just see how real everything is. It has just so much more of a realistic feel about it, and I hope that stays with me.
Until you really see it, you don't understand completely how hard it would have been and how determined they had to be to go through that.
I've really got a better grasp of what happened, and I feel like hands-on and being there in the moment really is a better teacher.
You learn the little details, and the little details make everything more important. It brings a bigger perspective to your idea of the Civil War.
It's much better to get hands-on experience and learn by seeing it.
We give them the opportunity to present on the places that we go. We have them research them before, and then to present when we get to the places where we're going on the battlefield. After that, we ask them how it looks different to them than it did in their mind as a result of their research, and the differences are always astounding to them. They always get a better sense of how things happened, why they happened, by being where they happened.
The favorite part was definitely Devil's Den, Little Round Top, just that battlefield in general, and there's so many places that one could hide or one could fight from.
Dunkard Church was really cool. We got to go in and sit down in an actual building that's still there.
The cornfield and on Little Round Top, that was probably the best moments. You're able to show some of the knowledge that you've gained from it and share with them, not only hearing it in classroom, but when they hear it from you while you're explaining to them how and where. That's the difference.
It was interesting seeing the monuments of each state and how they represented the people that died for them.
They reflect so much pride, even on both sides, the Union and the Confederacy, because they each represent what their whole intentions were in this whole entire battle.
A lot of the things we spoke about in class have made more sense to me coming on the trip and actually having someone able to point things out to me and say, this is where they did this and this is how they did it. It makes you understand it a whole lot better.
I thought it was an opportunity of a lifetime, really, because I didn't think it. There's no way I could come up here with 2 experts and talk about this stuff.
It becomes real. when you're here. And if you can just take a few moments to put yourself there, it happens.
I want to come back, definitely with my family, and show them everything I learned, because I think everything I learned is really important. I will also be able to appreciate where everything is today and know what people before me did.
It's an experience that you do not get often.
I definitely recommend this trip to anyone that gets the opportunity to, and I'm very fortunate to have had it myself. And if you do, you just want to take your time and embrace all of it, because it's a really worthwhile experience.
Forward march! Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, left. All right, ready, men? That's a double quick!
This year, we emphasized the experience of those who participated in the war. After students read a collection of letters, we asked them to put themselves in the soldiers' shoes. And while on the field, they composed their own letters, giving them a greater connection with those ancestors.
By having them write the letters, we wanted them to get that period rush, to get that sense of being there at the time. We know we can't really have them there. We can't really have the bullets whizzing by and the cannon going off and those kind of things. But by giving them an opportunity to sit in those places and write their letters home, we hope that we gave them the opportunity to experience something of the 1860s here in 2014.
Dear family, I'm currently writing you from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. It is a long way from home, and never before have I left the South, let alone Carolina. The weather is much cooler, but I don't mind.
1863. Dear Shelby, I apologize for not writing sooner. The battle has been quite heated for the previous days.
I write to you to make peace with myself and my reasoning for putting my loved and cherished ones through the pain of war. In
Do not worry, because no matter the outcome, just know I'm out here fighting for you and for what we believe in. Some days are harder than others. Some days I wonder if it's worth it.
I hope to be home soon.
My mind wanders.
I love you and always will. I trust in Almighty God that this war will be over soon and I will see your face once more.
Even the piercing burn of a bayonet couldn't shake me, but certainly to be forgotten is worse than death.
I write to you with the feeling I may not return. In fact, I would be a small miracle if I do.
Most importantly, I do not want you to worry, for I will have died in a meaningful cause, as you have instructed me to do.
Know, Father, that I fight for our honor and family. Your son, Dylan Brooks, July 3rd, 1863.
You can actually picture it in your mind, what these people did, that you're actually standing where thousands of people died, where thousands of important and historic people, names that you hear about since you were younger, that they were actually there. It sinks in more.
It really changes your mindset on things and the way you perceive things, actually standing where so many died, and that really gives you the chills.